a 1 hour and 30-minute video of just tearing apart the allegations, and pretty much it just led to like the person that made him out as like a rapist, like was faking the whole thing. Oh shit! Why did you not tell me that?
Hello guys. Just pressed the button as soon as you started talking.
Oh god.
It's all right. It's all good.
Perfect
but yeah,
timing.
sounds sounds pretty ridiculous. What you were saying?
But yeah, he made something about an iceberg, which is interesting. Part 5.
Oh yeah, there's so many of those iceberg videos. Yeah, we did part 4 last time. For some reason, whenever I go live now, they don't always... There we go. It's taking a bit to show up in the live tab. There we go.
I actually have to turn on both my monitors.
Straight there. Yep, you do what you gotta do. So, unlike the last couple episodes of Steins Gate here, the stream tonight's not going to be quite as long because I still got to work tomorrow, and it's a pretty late start, so... But you know what? I say let's make the most of it.
Alright, I've got chat open. Nothing beats a breezy Big Mac.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had anything other than a McFlurry from McDonald's. Like, I mean a long time.
Oh yeah, feel that opening.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you've posted the announcement.
Yep, server has been pinged.
Yep. Oh yeah. I like how you've like given us a catchphrase in your streams, like "back to the gate" with us as we dive back into Steins Gate.
I always try to come up with little things like that.
I feel like you've now become one of the people that like will correct someone on the spelling of Steins Gate. You're just like,
well,
it's
now
not
that I know
Stein.
how, yeah, well, now that I know how it's actually spelled, yeah, you know, I can say that.
Yeah, it's just like this will just irritate you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was one of those people just a few weeks ago. Let's not forget.
Mm-hmm.
That spelled it with a colon and not a semicolon. How's it going, Amelia? Glad you could make it. I apologize, we are starting later than I'd like.
And ending earlier than we'd like. But all good.
But yeah, I don't exactly have a lot of time tonight. Sup, my time-traveling tractor. We're getting started with Steins Gate here. And World of Dreams Act 2 comes out tomorrow, so I'm pretty pumped for that.
So you guys can finish sending out the links.
Yep. Not sending out too many tonight, because we're already, you know, behind as is. Just gonna lurk because I'm trying to talk to some friends. Sounds good. One of the things I actually get pinged on. I'm glad it actually worked for once, Zach. That's amazing.
Yeah, he has work. Fucking rude.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He works now.
I should make a cup noodles just as well, because I just finished my McDonald's Big Mac, and I'm just wondering whether or not that's enough until I make my tenders.
Yeah, that's right. You picked those up too.
Yeah, but for this occasion, I decided to restock on a few things, and I just went, I'm gonna get juicy tenders #1.
Goes perfectly, right?
Yeah, so I just bought some crumb chicken tenders. Yeah, tiny, I know. Shut up.
I have the role on my server account. I took off the DDLC content and notification king role since you're streaming World of Dreams. Yeah, I know you don't want to be pinged for that. Because I know you have some beef with that server.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I'm just gonna say it. I'm so pumped for that tomorrow. Act 2 drops tomorrow, and oh, I'm excited. I can't wait. But yeah, basically the nutshell version of the story of Zach and the World of Dreams server. He posted some memes in the wrong channel or something, and he got banned. Does that sound right, Zach? Does that sound right?
So is that the source of Zach's server
I
strife?
could give a fuck less, he says. Chicken tenders are so my Yuri core. Indeed, Smog.
Thank
indeed.
You.
Welcome.
3 fucking memes.
Yeah, 3 memes.
That's just an ironic that's just so ironic considering how I became head moderator.
I know, it's so funny.
Posting. You got banned for sending 3 memes in different chat. I became head moderator for posting mass porn on nearly any chat that I could find.
And the man did it to prove a point.
Well, let's not to dig at Zach's design, because I'm sure if he makes a server now, he'd be a lot better at it. But he had 3 dedicated Monica chats where, seriously, you only needed 1.
Yeah, I remember that. That was back then. This is now.
Back in the good old days where
still find it amazing.
The server was true chaos.
Yep. Oh, Rabbit's also here. How's it going, dude?
He has arriveth. Hey, Rabbit.
He has arrived.
That's a lot. Yeah. Hey, exactly. Like I said, if you give another crack at a serve, which I'm not sure if you have or you haven't, but you do a lot. That's a lot of. I need to fucking reduce that shit. Yeah.
Yep. Live and learn, right? And I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Rabbit. All right. So where did we leave off last time? That's right. We started with this.
Yes.
Teeter was claiming us to be the Messiah last time. That's not me being hyperbolic. That's direct quote from John Teeter.
Yes.
Also, since we're talking about Monica and Monica chats, I decided to do something funny for one Steins Gate stream. I got her this outfit for her birthday, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna have you wear that for one of the Steins Gate streams.
If you could find,
I had to do it at least once.
Yeah, you need to find a Steins Gate outfit.
If somebody knows of one that exists, send it to me. Because that would be even more amazing. That's the closest I can get to any kind of maid cafe cosplay. I'm sure you do, Zach. So that's something I need to know about. So yeah, Messiah. It's a noun.
Yeah.
Salvation. It's a noun.
A noun.
Deliverance from pain and suffering. From Kojin Dictionary.
I don't like anytime someone uses the word deliverance, you know that you know that you're fucked.
Apparently, John Teeter is a fraud, according to our boy Rentaro here. Oh no! So he's come to his conclusion. He's disillusioned.
He has gone into the first stage of grief, denial.
Yep. I can try finding a Steins Gate Monica outfit if it exists. You'll have to let me know what you find, because I haven't seen anything like that on the Moss subreddit. I scream at the absurdity. Daru and Korsu give me exasperated stares, but I ignore them. Me, the Messiah. Ludicrous! To think that I would save humanity! Man! I am no Messiah. I am the insane mad scientist, Hoin Kiyoma, who has walked through fire and bathed in an ocean of blood to escape the clutches of the organization. My desire is chaos unending. Do you think that destroying the system will bring peace to the world? The answer is no. Nay! No, I say! Death to the naive fools who believe such lies. The collapse of authority means that lawless chaos shall reign. He's definitely being emo rapid. Halloween? I keep going back and forth between Halloween and Halloween. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation is, if both of those are wrong.
I think it's a bit of both. Hoin.
Hoen? Oh,
no, that's definitely not
Hoen.
it. No, that's definitely not it.
Like Hoen.
It's Hoen. It's Hoen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been sure on how to pronounce that name just based on how it's spelled. Yeah, Daru, snap him out of it.
Sashi, what the hell happened to Ocarine?
Beats me. A few hours ago, he was exchanging emails with John Teeter, and then he suddenly got quiet. And then he started ranting. He's been like this for half an hour.
Amelia got it. Halloween.
Yep, so it is Halloween. Okay. Okay.
And then,
thank you for the clarification, chat. So he's been like this for half an hour now. Jesus.
He's been acting strange all day, don't you think?
Agreed.
Enough, Tiny.
Listen up, lab mems. It's time to resume Operation Erd.
Seriously, the manager's still downstairs, you know?
Fret not. It's almost closing time for the Brawn Tube workshop. That's gonna come back to bite him in the ass. Just you watch.
That's
the
just
phone wave doesn't work
that goes
at
to
night,
that goes to show the lack of taste in that, you know.
There isn't anything for and or related to Steins Gate on the Moss subreddit. I kind of figured. Well, somebody might just have to change that. It's worth a try. We need to figure out how late the phone wave name something to change actually works. At the same time, I want to see if the two of you can use D-mails to change the past. Didn't we already figure this out last time with that whole lottery ticket thing?
But I think they want to extend. Change the past?
Yep, it's a mod for DDLC that kind of continues Act 3 in its own way. If you were here a moment ago when I showed this is Moss. Okay? Okay. Yep.
That's the real Moss, mate.
Oh, I saw what you just posted in chat.
I hold no bars, mate.
Still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation or Teeter's attractor field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the world works, we'll have to figure it out ourselves. To do that, we must experiment.
I'm imagining if... do you often talk about what we stream to work?
What now?
Do you often talk about your streams when you're working?
If I, find myself talking about this kind of stuff, yeah, I'll mention that, this is something that I do for fun after work.
Yeah, you're just gonna like start mentioning like world lines, like attractive fields, and like people are gonna think you're insane.
Yeah, dude. By the time we're done with this visual novel here, I am not going to be the same person.
You're gonna be like, I have seen a phone and a microwave change the past. What have you done? My angry system.
Oh, that is gold. Jesus, dude. But yeah, I am not going to be the same person coming out of this novel as when I went in.
Yeah. Rabbit, I'd end up seeing that like my angry sister. I'd imagine seeing that as a manhwa on Hyperdex.
One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to D-mails somehow, as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. According to Teeter, I have a supernatural power, the one I called Reading Steiner. My doubts about Teeter's veracity aside,
boys.
I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person who keeps his memories when the past changes. Yeah, it's been consistent the first couple times. Wasn't there a real person named John Teeter? I would imagine somebody at some point in history has been named John Teeter. I don't know, you can look it up though. You can try to look it up. Hey! If there was a fraudster named John Teeter in real life, then the game is being true to life here. Funny.
Which kind of adds to it, you know?
Yep. Change the past to your liking, as long as it's something easy to observe. Preparations for the phone wave, name subject to change, are complete. Oh! So the writers didn't just pull that out of their ass. So that was actually a real thing. Hold up. That was actually real? So the game didn't just pull that out of its ass. That was actually a real thing.
Don't search it up, because you... Oh my god, yeah.
Showed up in John 2000 Teeter. Talking about the IBM 1500 in World War III, just like the game.
John Teeter and pseudonyms on the Time Travel Institute forums during 2000-2001, claiming to be an American military time travel from 2036.
Wow, I see where this game gets its inspiration from. Wow. Yeah.
Pretty good inspiration, not gonna lie.
Wow, that adds to my respect for this game. That is nuts. Now that I know this is based, on stuff that actually happened with the whole John Teeter and time travel stuff and future stuff, that's crazy.
There were in fact a bunch of like weirdos, college students that are hooking up random shit together, and they made a time machine.
You're like Mario going into a dirty pipe. One moment he's fully clean, got his plunger in hand, ready for the task. The next, he lost his hat, plunger, covered in shit, and traumatized. Probably gonna be me by the time we're done with this. That's 13
You're gonna be
years
like,
later.
I know everything.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. For instance, yeah, the Science ADV series is completely based on real theories and events. It takes those unproven theories and runs with them. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love stuff like this. Just adds that touch of this could be real.
So I know CERN is a real company.
Amazing. I didn't. That is so cool. Alright, so the prep work is complete. Dara's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Korsu shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things. I'm going back to my hotel. Show me your report on today's experiment tomorrow.
The LHC, bro.
Hold it! In the real world, it's called CERN, but the game made it CERN to avoid getting sued. Yep, gotta love legal stuff. When I grab her by the shoulder, Korsu nearly topples over. Hey! What's your problem? Who's writing that report? You, of course. This is your operation. And if we could get a report from the subject too, that would be even better. Korsu glances at Daru. Are you not interested in changing the past? What happened to your eagerness to experiment? Did you forget what I said this afternoon? I'm against it. You were so enthusiastic when we began the experiments. You went along without a single complaint. If I'm not mistaken, that was before we changed the past, wasn't it? Someone fell in the Large Hadron Collider once and half his face froze in time. Is that really?
I'm not sure about that one. I'd have to have a look.
Yeah, further citation needed. If somebody wants to research
I'm not sure if that one.
feel
I'm
free.
not sure if that's true, but yeah.
In your dreams, maybe. I twist my lips into a grin. You're not being objective, Christy, Celeb Sev. If you're going to correct yourself, at least get it right.
Gen.
It came to them in a dream. Yeah, it sounds like a legit source. We've already performed one experiment. I changed the past.
You got mail. Hey, no fair.
I see that.
Oh,
Alright, what do we got?
Mayuri! Juicy Karaga #1. Wow. But yeah, when we receive a text message from Kurisu that has the subject, "Did you write it?" That's when we have to do stuff in particular.
Okay, so that's the one we want to be looking for.
Yeah.
Alright. Mayushi won a magazine sweepstakes once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gunbum, Setsuri? I want an autograph from his voice actor. Ha! Cool. Fun. Alright, so what are our replies? You're still reading anime magazines? You're a true otaku. Setsuri? Isn't he from the latest Gunbum? I haven't seen it. The original is the best anyway.
Gundam.
I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. Oh, that dig.
Yeah, that is the best.
Do you want to go with that one then?
Yeah, I think that's funny.
Oh, I can't wait to see her response.
Hey, the fair.
But you were in on it too. But when the past changed, you forgot that it had ever happened.
Are you talking about this afternoon? I mean, when you suddenly started talking about the Loto 6?
Exactly. Yep, I explained what happened earlier this afternoon.
You're not joking, are you?
Does this sound like a joke to you? I'm serious.
Seriously?
One good look at my face and Daro seems to understand I'm not joking. Kurisu, on the other hand, has a sour look. But she's always like that.
The bro's just looking at him and he's not delusional, so he's like, oh, fuck.
Yep, truer words have never been spoken. A sour look, but she's always like that. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment.
Okay, there's one thing about the past I definitely want to change.
I bet I know what it is. Daru is quick to adapt, as always. Alright, Daru, what is it? Lay it on me. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires. I'm guessing it's the latter, Rentaro.
Yeah.
What? Are you gonna tell yourself to go on a diet?
What the fuck?
Damn.
I wouldn't die even if future me told me to.
Amazing. He is committed. I respect it. Alright then, what is it, Daru?
This just reminds me of like Jack Black in School of Rock, as he just like say, it's like, I like to eat.
Also, how did I know that Daru's request to change the past would have something to do with Ferris? How did I know?
Did you really have to like question it?
I mean, it's the first thing that popped into my head. Daru tells me he wants to change the events of the Ferris Cup held at May Queen plus Nyan Squared a few days ago. On that day, Daru got insta-killed by Ferris in a Ryanet Access Battlers match. I remember that. She played a simul against like 28 people, and she destroyed every single one of them. Because she's that damn good. You're gonna change the result? Oh, do you?
Oh my god. I remember every move Ferris Tan made, it'll be easy to take her from behind. Aren't I a genius?
See, Daru, what you're forgetting about these turn-based games like this is if you change, one move, it changes the whole course of the game. Even if you know every move they played, in a previous game, if you go back in time and play that same game and to play it differently, they're not going to make the exact same moves again. I don't think that's going to work the way you think it is, Daru, but hey, who am I to tell you what to do?
You do you, man.
Yep, you think you do you. Did some Googling. So apparently Smog says it did happen. The whole thing, somebody sticking their head into a particle accelerator. It just didn't happen on the LHC. So how did it happen then? Decided to explain why it's pronounced Houwin. In Japanese, O is always pronounced as O. U is always pronounced U, and I is always pronounced E. Yeah, I've slowly been catching on as I've been starting to play stuff like this.
Real quick.
Alright, sounds good. Ferris is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Why his plan, sounds good on paper, but it doesn't work in practice. Because you make just one different move, and it's going to, affect how, Ferris perceives how he's playing. And she is going to change strategy the same way he is. The game is not deterministic, I think, is the point he is not understanding here. That explains why you know so much. I did not know you were studying Japanese. How long have you been studying Japanese? That is very admirable. The language of anime. I respect it. Bogorski was checking a malfunctioning piece of equipment when the safety mechanisms failed. Bogorski was leaning over the equipment when he stuck his head in the path of the 76 JEV proton beam. That is wild. He's still alive today. Half his face is paralyzed, giving one hemisphere of his head a strangely young appearance. That's That's very fascinating. That's very fascinating. Man. Poor guy. That is unfortunate. And you've only been studying a few months? That's still quite a bit for just a few months of study. My respect. I'll be curious to hear how you continue to progress. You used to practice Japanese at primary school, Imprudent? Nice. Yeah, by the time any of the schools I went to started offering Japanese as a language option, I was, already, out of those schools, unfortunately. At the public schools that I went to. Like the elementary school that I went to, you can learn, I think you can learn, like Japanese, Chinese, a couple other languages there now. Because that didn't used to be the case when I went to school. And then middle school, I think, the languages I could choose from were, I think Spanish, French, or German. I did German because I'm actually, my family's actually part German. So I decided, you know what, let's learn a little bit more about that. So that was fun. Yeah, that's what I was just about to get to. Your school only offered Spanish. The high school I went to only offered Spanish, so yeah, I couldn't continue with German, unfortunately. Smog, your school only offered French, Italian, and Greek? Other schools in your area did Japanese? Huh.
My high school was Italian, and it was a horrible class.
You had to do Italian for your school?
Yep, and it sucked, and I never learned a thing.
Yeah. I just found out Emilia is studying Japanese, and
oh yeah,
that's how we got started on this conversation.
Oh yeah,
So,
cool.
yeah. So let's see what Rintaro has to say in response to Daru's idea. He's gonna let him do it anyway. Okay, I'm placing a bet right now. Daru is still going to get absolutely crushed by Ferris.
Oh yeah,
because she's just that damn good.
Yeah.
Alright, if y'all haven't seen this before, place your bets now. Is he actually gonna win, or is Ferris just gonna crush him in a different way?
Hell yeah, I'll give him my best shot.
Daru hunches over and starts typing out the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave. Name subject to change.
Who needs a cheat sheet when you have time travel?
Exactly. I sit in front of the X68000 and take a look at my watch. Rabbit, you think he's gonna get crushed? Dubs. Okabe Strat 100.
Oh, he's gonna get fucking totaled.
It's 6:55 p.m. No, it's 12:24 a.m. for me right now. No way to know if the phone wave names of exchange will operate at this hour. Yeah, because I think last time we were saying it only operates between the hours of like noon to 6 p.m. or something. So I guess we're gonna find out. You think Daru's gonna win? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. We haven't figured out the exact window yet. So why do you think you're the only one who remembers? You're awfully persistent.
Steiner!
You're awfully persistent. I see why they call you the zombie. No, only you call her that. Oh, fascinating. I didn't know that. I don't follow. Zombies never stop coming. They're persistent. Rintaro, you don't need to tell me that. I know that very well. Just ask me millions upon millions of zombies I've killed in Call of Duty.
What's the highest level that you've gotten in Black Ops 3?
Black Ops, if we're talking just Black Ops 3, it's 200 rounds.
Yeah. Cool. I done.
And for the map that I did it on, that meant I had to kill about 184,000 zombies.
Nice.
And by the way, if I wanted to finish it out and go all the way to 255, I'd have to more than double that number. Because there's just that many per round. It's ridiculous. Well, you wonder if Project Almanac took reference to Steins Gate?
I'm not sure, because Project Almanac was interesting. Like,
you know what's funny? I think I just had a video pop up about that in my recommended tonight.
Enough. Like, Project Almanac was okay, but it wasn't really consistent. Like, maybe, like, but it depends.
Apparently there's a movie named Project Almanac.
There is, I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, that is what we're talking about. Okay, maybe it's not what I'm
thinking
of then.
I'm
very
probably
consistent. Thinking of something with a very similar name. Of course, this sprite looks so glowy and sparkly. It does, yeah, it's the hair. Oh, that's actually really clever and prudent. Since the word for laughter is similar to grass and multiple W's look like grass. That's very clever. I wonder if that's where the popular derogatory touch grass term came from. Cut the jokes. I'm serious here.
Get ratioed, my boys.
Corsu's glare is scarier than usual. I don't know, looks about the same to me. Might have wet myself a little there. God damn it, boy! Pull yourself together! We must experiment! I think that the key is who receives the D-mail. Why? Elaborate. Only the recipient himself is able to retain his memories. That would be my guess. Actually, that hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Yeah. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that the mass disappearance incident was related to D-mail. We'll never know unless we experiment. After Daru, you'll send the next email. Think about what you want to write. No. Jeez, that was quick. Corsa replies emphatically. I'm not sending one. Scared? He's really pulling out the old...
You scared?
Chicken! He's really busting that out. That's not it.
Oh, yeah.
Then are you worried about time paradoxes? Well, there's that, but it's more like a personal policy. What? A policy?
She just, like, made a...
Changing the past feels like cheating. I may only have 18 years of life experience, but I don't want to change any of those memories. So you're a bit pure in that regard. I see. You're perfect now, so you don't want to change. Sure.
Rabbit might have turned into a chicken.
Oh, I see. That's not what I said, but you're implying it. I don't want to deny who I've been, because even my failures are a part of who I am today. Yes, that is true. But you're saying there really isn't one thing you'd want to change? Even one little thing? Come on, I think everybody has at least one little thing they'd like to change. Even if we solved all of the phone wave names of changes problems, you wouldn't use it? Even if John Teeter said you could use his time machine to travel to whatever time you wish, you wouldn't use it? Even if a blue robot cat from the future were to jump out of your desk and give you a doorway to everywhere, you wouldn't use it? That feels like a reference to something that I don't quite get.
Yeah, she's mentioned the butterfly effect, like the...
Yeah, that was kind of a whole topic in the last chapter. But no, she stands firm. I wouldn't. But you love experiments, don't you? He's trying to gaslight her into it. Something wrong with that?
And it's working. Critical hit.
So basically, you like to experiment on other people while you watch and calculate the results. You truly are a mad scientist. Why, you... Oh, damn.
Gun!
Where it hurts. God damn, Rentaro. Of course he stalks towards me, but is pushed aside by Daru, who presents his phone with a triumphant grin. I take a look. Add Ferris Cup. Enemy setup. VLVVLVLL. I'm just going to assume that is Rynet Access Battler's terminology. Kind of like, notation for writing down moves in a chess game. Heavily abbreviated. So, yeah, I'm curious to see how this works for him, because I've got my prediction already set. I don't get it. You don't have to get it. Me neither.
Yeah, Ferris Sam plays 2 cards, can't you tell? You guys are lame.
Yeah, that's right, it's a card game.
You guys suck.
Well, whatever. Yeah, that might change things. Preparations are complete. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. The big question is, will it work? Discharge phenomenon occurs normally. I close my eyes to shield them from the lighting and sparks. The D-mail was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However, why do I remember? When I sent the D-mail earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot all about it. If Daru's D-mail changed the past, then the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent a D-mail.
Did the past change?
Daru looks around in confusion. Wait, Daru, you remember too?
Huh? Remember what?
That you just sent a D-mail. He nods. I turn to Kurisu. She answers before I can ask. Of course I remember. What are you... Oh, I see. According to your hypothesis, you and I shouldn't remember sending the D-mail. Daru, did you beat Ferris in the Ferris Cup? Alright, the big question. Last chance to get your bets in, folks. Last chance to get your bets in. Did he actually win? Or did she just crush him all the same? Here we go.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You said the winner gets Ferris' home cooking, right? Did you eat it? What happened?
I don't know, this sucks.
God damn it, why? Oh, come on. We don't even have a clear winner.
Because it's probably the word line didn't change. So what happened was the same.
I checked Daru's send history. As expected, the D-mail he just sent isn't there. I do, however, find the D-mail in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like we wanted. It's the same thing that happened when I sent my D-mail. Maybe the past hasn't changed? Okay.
I'll try calling Maishi.
If anyone should know, it'd be her. He's the one who changed the past, and he doesn't remember what happened after the change? That's odd.
Maishi is still at work, right? Is Ferris in there? She is. Receiving mail.
If we get a response from... Oh no, it's Lukaku.
Ooh.
And he's got a image attached. He says, my Yuri-chan's obsessed with this anime called Rynet, so I rented it to see what it was about. I don't usually watch anime. And when I do, I prefer romance. But I found this anime to be pretty deep, even though it's aimed at children. I was surprised. Yeah. There's some actually pretty smart children's media from, a decade or two ago. Teen Titans is a good example that comes to mind. Which is something I really should actually sit down and watch one of these days. Because I never actually watched it. Which might be an unforgivable sin to some of you. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy is on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, sounds like you've got that all figured out. Sounds like a good weekend plan. Darter's sprite just cracks me up with how he's built like that.
Yeah, like we said,
built different.
Built different.
Yep. Children's media has gotten dumber over the years. Yeah, it's been a sad decline. I've really been disappointed with it.
Well, look at the attachment.
Yep, I want to look at the responses first. Now you're hooked on Rynet? Everyone around me is buying into this Rynet craze. How can it be so popular? Don't tell me it's an organization plot.
Rynet is a part of the organization.
Of course he thinks that. Everything is a part of the organization plot to him. But I mean, hey, it's no different, from something like Bakugan or that kind of stuff. It's just another one. We went from stuff like Avatar: The Last Airbender to shows like Bluey or whatever it's called. Yeah. It's been a sad decline. So what's our reply to romance? That's your problem right there. You can't waste your time with romance fluff. If you have that much free time, then practice with Samidare. And that was the other thing. I was so engrossed in Rynet, I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidare. Apparently Steins Gate made actual ads for IBM back. Oh, really?
I actually have those ads.
Really? That's fascinating. Okay, so let's see the attachment. Oh. It's a big text wall. Rynet Kakaru, axis number 2. On to the future. Rynet formation. Completely engrossed by their discussion, Kirari and Tamaru raise their voices. What sort of person is Kakaru? Kakaru is actually a warrior who protects the order of the internet, a net guardian. So that's why it's called Rynet. Kirari and Tamaru wanted to tell their friends how cool that was, but Kakaru forbade them due to the risk that he may have to fight with the culprit. At that time, they received news that the mystery hacker Beesman has attacked an online game server. Oh, how dare he!
Beesman.
I'm sure it's pronounced differently.
Yeah.
Kakaru immediately challenges him using Nagaya-sen's newly made Rynet card and the unique browser AlphaGate.
It just sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Kind of, yeah. I'm not too familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's given me that vibe, now that you mention it. The first use of a new Rynet card. Despite his lack of experience, Kakaru successfully casts his boot spell. Just when Kakaru thinks he has easily won against the Cracker, Beesman, who has complete control of the game server, overwrites the game system, sealing Kakaru deep within the game's loop dungeon. Kakaru is in danger. That moment, somehow, Kirari and Tamaru also server dive. They came to save Kakaru. Furthermore, these two are well versed.
Hold on. Are we reading a visual novel inside a visual novel?
That's what it sounds like we're doing here. As game players, they couldn't forgive the hacker who had taken over the server and toyed with the game players, so they decided to join forces with Kakaru. With their magnificent assistance and Kakaru's shoot ability, they successfully defeat Beesman. And when they do, suddenly an unknown chat window opens on their monitor. It's a signal from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. By any chance, are they here to praise us? They think in delight. But the police turn to them and say, "You're under arrest." And that's where it cuts off.
Nice.
Damn. I'm gonna be
Nice.
waiting to see more of that, because I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What are they getting arrested for? I'm so lost.
Yep. Net.
I kind of want to go with the top one because that one's funny.
Yeah. Pick up Sabadari.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's funny.
I'm going with the top one. The bloody organization plot. I'm curious how Lukaku's gonna respond to that.
Yeah.
So Ferris is still there.
Yeah. Can you ask if I beat her in the Ferris Cup? Did I get to eat her home cooking? Who lost? I did. Oh, barely took. Ah, come on. I was reading that.
Yeah, sorry, my shoulder bumped it.
Oh god. That was a good line. I did. Barely took 5 seconds? Oh. Okay.
Exactly what I said. Just because you knew her initial setup doesn't mean, the battle's gonna go exactly the same way.
Yeah. Fucking destroyed.
Yup. Destroyed. Wrecked. He only predicted one move.
Yep. Touch grass.
Yup. You gotta, think more steps ahead than that. His shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone. I guess that means the past hasn't changed. Yeah. Except I think this time he got crushed even more brutally than before.
Yeah, it wasn't a significant enough change to alter the world line.
Nope, not at all.
Why? It changed for Ocarine, right?
Maybe your foolproof plan wasn't so foolproof. Like maybe it only gave you a slight advantage. That's exactly what we were discussing over here in our world. Yeah.
All the...
Yup. This moment be like, don't care, didn't ask ratio, you fell off cope. I had the same thought. Ferris is supposedly a world-class player. Oh yeah. Daru's time travel cheat may not have been enough. No, not for somebody like Ferris. That's just a minor setback, being outwitted on the first turn. You can come back from that if you know what you're doing. Since Ferris-san defeated you anyway, the past didn't change.
Yeah, but I mean, the game would have played out differently.
That's exactly what we were talking about. Yeah, the game played out differently. Just because, you knew her initial card setup doesn't mean you can beat it. Kind of like, just how knowing, your opponent's team composition doesn't mean, you can beat it. That might not be enough to cause world line divergence. Like Okabe said, you need to make a change that's easier to observe, or else there's no point to this experiment. Not that I approve of this experiment or anything. Baka.
We've got her, boys. No, it's not over there. I can still fight.
Can you? Daru starts typing another mail.
Oh, no. One more time. I'll try setting my pass up more advice. This time something that will ensure my victory.
He's really dead set on trying to beat Ferris with this. You really want to win that badly? Apparently he does, Corsu. I don't approve. Like, if you want to do it right. Learn how to actually play the fucking game. More like he wants to eat Ferris's home cooking that badly. I think that's what he's really after here. I don't know how good Daru actually is at this Rhynet game.
Probably not good.
Uh-huh.
At least Okabe had a plan going in.
Uh-huh, yeah, that Ferris didn't pick up on. Because she agreed to it. So, you know, she didn't see it. She only cared about winning.
That's my final answer.
Alright, he's locked in, fellas. Daru writes another D-mail. I don't bother checking what it says. I wouldn't understand it anyway. Reactivate the phone wave needs to exchange and send the mail through just like before. Oh? Nothing happens. No discharge. Usually it happens 10 to 20 seconds after pushing the start button. The timer counts down to 0 without incident. Must not be the right time. Out of time?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
But my advice was perfect.
Poor Daru. There's nothing we can do about it. We'll postpone the experiment until tomorrow. I checked the clock. It's just after 7 p.m. Looks like that's the cutoff. Very peculiar. 7 o'clock on the dot. After I left yesterday, I was thinking, how exactly does the phone wave make time travel possible? Works like the LHC. Didn't you say the LHC was like a giant microwave? If every microwave could turn into the LHC, then Japan would have black holes popping up everywhere. The difference is in how much gets sent, from what I understand.
Well, that sounds worse than earthquakes.
Yeah. I know it looks like CERN is able to create curved black holes willy-nilly, but that's not supposed to be possible. You can't just press a button and make a black hole. Even if you could, the risks would be unthinkable. It's ridiculous to suggest that a household microwave could generate a black hole. Teeter's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Well, that's what he said, at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Teeter, I don't feel like bringing it up. My point is that there has to be something else going on here. Well, then elaborate. I'm all for theories. Some outside source must be injecting electrons into this microwave. Okay, now you're grasping. An outside source of electrons? What could that be? Well, I'm going back to my hotel. I've had enough of this filthy man cave. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to write the report.
Don't you dare mock the man cave.
Kurisu flings off her lab coat and hurries out the door. She was serious about the report? I like that that's his response.
I can see she's lab coat. I wonder what it smells like.
Daru, calm yourself. As Daru reaches for the lab coat to smell Kurisu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull down hard. Man cave is a man's dream place? Exactly, Rabbit. That's why it's called a man cave. Cut that out. If you have time to be perverted, then go think about how to change the past for tomorrow's experiment. What a way to end a scene. Amazing. There wasn't anything to do after Kurisu left. I tried operating the phone wave, subject to change, a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomenon simply would not occur. Yeah, so it is time dependent. A new day. Now it's the next morning, and I'm sitting on the bench in front of the Braun Tube workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. Well, it is officially fall where I'm at, but yeah, we've got another set of hot days coming up. It just won't end. It's It's as if I'm baking in the sun.
Receiving mail.
Who do we got? Oh, hi.
Oh, hold on. Check it. Here we go.
I think this is the one you mentioned, yeah?
Alright, so here's what we need to do. You need to make a save at this point.
If this is one of the important ones, then we're going to want to do that.
Yep, so make a save at this point and put it somewhere. Important because and this one is...
Let's see. I think we'll put it... See, I think I used the last page on the last game for decisions like this. Yeah, if I knew it was going to be like this, I would have organized these a little better.
But yeah, like, pretty much this choice, like, we will be going back to this on the second playthrough.
Okay, I think... How do I want to do this? Yeah, if I could, I'd move some of these around. I wonder if that's something I can do with the game files. I'm not sure. I guess for now, I guess for decisions like this, I'll put it on the 6th page. I guess that's what we'll do for now.
So, pretty much, we've done that, so, and we can't, lock the save.
What about it?
So, go to your save. And, lock it.
Okay.
So that means we can't override it.
Okay. I was wondering what those were for.
So, we've learned after doing it, do not respond to the message with scientist. So, pretty much, we can either ignore the text or send any other response, but if we click scientist, that puts us on to a different playthrough, but at the moment we need to do this one first.
So just don't even click it?
Don't reply, don't respond with scientist.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to understand is, just don't reply with this, but you can look at it, but don't reply with it, or just don't even click it, period.
Yeah, we can either ignore it or reply with anything else, but just not scientist.
Okay. Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. Let lesser men worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. God damn it, boy. If you're so confident in your superiority, then show me your power. Now I'm tempted to click on it just to see what the response is.
As long as we don't respond to it, it should be fine.
I am not a mere scientist. I am an insane, mad scientist.
So yeah, we just don't.
That probably wouldn't have even been the one I chose anyway. This I think is probably the one I would go with.
Yeah,
because that sounds that sounds like Rintaro.
Yeah, well, this one. Yep.
The report option.
Alright, now we're on first playthrough. And the rest of this chapter and chapter 5, we don't need to. We're good.
Okay. It's as if I'm baking in the sun, he says. Well, then why are you sitting out in the sun? Maybe he likes that.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he likes that. I know I don't like heat. How are all of you in chat hanging out right now? How are you with heat?
I hate it. It sucks.
I know where you are. You're like me. You don't like heat.
I have an air conditioner.
You're gonna head off, Rabid? Nice.
Have a good night, man.
Have a good one, dude. Sweat is dripping off my chin. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. You die in both heat and cold? Ooh. So you're more like in between, you know, you're more like, you know, a fall or maybe a spring person. That's what you're saying, maybe.
Yes.
You're Australian, enough said.
It's just fucking chaos.
Yes. Understood. But yeah, personally, I really enjoy.
Us Australians,
I really enjoy
we get. Sometimes we get both in the same fucking day.
Oh yeah. Everything's crazy in Australia.
Oh yeah, there's so much shit that wants to go in.
After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is... Who would have guessed?
Okay, man, don't you have anything better to do?
Not really. Let's see. I think, oh yeah, I have Nay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Ocarine. The Tanuji pair come riding in on a moped. How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Kiyoma! What should I do, Daddy?
What nonsense are you trying to feed my daughter?
Jesus Christ. Have you not properly educated her, Mr. Braun? This child of yours refuses to call me by my true name. Please, do something about it.
Who cares? Don't be so picky.
Sounds about right.
This guy could crush like you in just his fucking chest muscles.
Oh, he could. Seriously, look at him. He absolutely could. The same way I was getting crushed in Sonic Frontiers last night. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah. All I'm gonna say about the Final Horizon update, if you decide to play it on extreme difficulty, you're just admitting you have a death wish. Because I found out the hard way last night. When you start, you know, the Final Horizon segment of the game, the game decides that it is done showing mercy to you. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. Like, the difference between that segment and the rest of the game is night and day in terms of difficulty. Like, if you want an example of what I mean, just go watch the last half hour of the stream, where literally all I do is just fight the Master Ninja Plus. Just, not even because I have to beat it, just as a matter of pride. Because I'm like, I am going to destroy one of you. I don't care how long I have to sit here to do it. Just so you can understand what I'm up against on my current playthrough. Because I decided to use my New Game Plus extreme difficulty file. Like,
I'm gonna
just go watch that later, because it is nuts.
Yeah, dude. So I'll probably have another just hour left in me and just energy, so...
Okay.
Go for an hour.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright.
Nice
you don't have to listen to this, what this guy says, okay?
Okay. The manager parks his moped and quickly enters the store. Sister Braun is about to follow him when... Ah! She turns her attention toward the end of the street and instantly brightens up. I follow her gaze and see Mayuri walking this way.
Mayuri. Good morning, Ocarine.
Mayuri! Nay runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. Aww. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest.
Good morning, Nai-chan.
Good morning. They get along so well that you'd think they were sisters. I can see it.
Mm.
Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's no surprise. Nei avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri, and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets a chance. Mayuri, you should make her a costume. That'd be adorable. Daru sometimes complains about that. Yeah, let's not take it any further than that. I don't think I want to hear any more of this story.
What a lucky girl. I wish I could jump into my issue chest like that.
Okay, Daru. Yeah, you do that. Oh, Nai? Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind, Smog. Thanks for the clarification.
Hmm. No, wait. Would be better to have Nice Tan jump into my chest.
His internal debate went on for hours.
It's for you, Night-chan. Enjoy.
Mayuri takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nai. Thank
Mayuri's
you.
motherly energy is just too strong.
Mm-hmm.
Have some for Ocarine, too.
Do you? She offers me some, which I silently accept. Yeah, I picked up some white chocolate Kit Kats that we've had on our Halloween display. I couldn't resist the temptation any longer. You know me, I love my white chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. Why are you sitting out here?
Cause there's nothing to do, apparently. I'm waiting for all lab mems to assemble.
You're gonna...
Are you slacking off?
Being scolded by a child.
Yes.
Why, you chipmunk! Do you have to be so blunt? One of these days I'll teach you to respect me.
Respect. Nai-chan, I'm sure Okarine's thinking about important stuff.
Yes, totally. Important stuff.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Mayuri.
Yes, you saved us. I'd fucking find, where is it? Timer. Because I'm thinking of fucking going to cook my, chicken tenders. But I can't find the clock app. Shit. Where is it?
The frustration is
clock.
real.
Here we go. Alright, you mind if I just go quickly do this? Like I'm gonna be right back, and then like I'm gonna finish it in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Won't take long.
To answer your question, Mayuri, yes, it is too early. She wants to nuke some yakisoba bread. Pretty sure we sell that. Yeah? Yakisoba bread? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. I don't know. We removed the door. You can't heat food in it anymore. Yeah, remember? Doesn't work that way. Aw, she's sad. She's sad. You remind me of a certain somebody, Mayuri. Nope. Hasn't ate yet, huh? You can eat the yakisoba bread cold and then heat up some canned ramen. We've got no shortage of bags of ramen where I work, but canned ramen? That's a new one. Ramen packaged in a can like a drink, sold in vending machines. Unlike regular ramen, the noodles are made of konjac. Cognac? Cognac? I'm not sure. The hippocampus. Yeah, I know what a hippocampus is. I did college level anatomy in my senior year. Still kind of regret that decision. Because, man, that was a brutal class. Major part of the brain. The hippocampus governs memory and spatial navigation. How fascinating. It's one thing I like that this game does, you know. Presents these tidbits of info while you're playing in a very digestible way. I really like that it does that. I'm not sure that's a good idea, Mayuri. Hey, you're back.
Alright.
Mayuri wants us to go have breakfast.
Okay.
With her.
Wanna join us, Nine-chan?
I'm okay. I ate.
Okay.
Nai waves, then heads back inside the Bronze Tube workshop. Up we go. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than outside. It doesn't improve much even after we open the window and turn on the fan. Yeah, you need a proper AC unit, dude.
Dark and Chris... Kinda late, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
I guess that's how she refers to Korsu, going along with his nickname of Christina.
Yeah, no.
Still, saying that is one name that aged like fucking milk in this game, dude.
Yeah.
Indeed, their lack of dedication is appalling.
It aged so much that it was solid.
Just then, the sound of a breaking bicycle
be.
comes from downstairs. Yeah, gee. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up, and waves. Sup?
Susan.
If it isn't Sheena Mayuri.
Do-do-do! I finally got to do it. They seem to have hit it off. Yeah. If she's picked up on her catchphrase. The Comprehensive History of Makise Kursu Part 78. How many parts does that series have now? Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone.
Okaberintaro, did you talk to Teeter?
Maybe. He's like, maybe. I don't want to talk about it. Being built big and pouty about it. I thought I dodged the question, but part-time warriors persisted.
Come on, you emailed him, didn't you?
Yes, but I'm starting to doubt whether he can be trusted.
What? Why? What went wrong?
Why is she so flustered? Oh, so you're a teeter otaku. I guess there's an otaku for everything. Kind of like how there's a SpongeBob meme for everything.
Mayuri's just like trying to follow along.
Yeah, I love watching her like try to understand over there. She's just really racking her brain trying to wrap her head around all this. It's so fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look who it is.
Look, it's Kurisu. I'm not saying it. I don't care.
No, I'm not gonna make you. Nobody should have to say that name. Mayuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Kursu is walking towards the lab. That reminds me. Doesn't Part-Time Warrior have something against Korsu? She does. So let's see what happens here.
Cat fight, cat
I look
fight.
at Suzuha.
Oh, yes.
Her expression has changed dramatically. This is about what I expected.
Oh, no.
This is what happened last time. Now she's staring at Korsu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. I still want to know what the beef between these two is, because I still don't know. What's the history here? What's the connection? What do you know that I don't? It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Oh, here we go. Korsu's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha's glare with her own. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. You're that one guy, only a year underage, lurks around the DDLCR 34 looking for artists. I like giving feedback or just making random references as my response to art. Yeah, clearly, Zach. For a second, I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't seem to happen. This time. That doesn't happen this time. So, we still don't know. Nothing new has been gleaned from that exchange. Good morning. What did you say to the part-timer downstairs?
I slapped that bitch into existence.
Nothing much. Told her if she wanted to say something, she should just say it.
I don't think that's nothing. That's pretty much an invitation to bring it on. Planning on leaving said Reddit for a month or so to come back to find artists I recognize. That's why I only checked, my demo page for the DDMC like once or twice a month. Like, I don't check it religiously. I only check it periodically. It gives some time for mods, to actually pile up, Because if I check religiously, I'm gonna get disappointed. It's kind of like how, it's kind of like the way I don't like how we do our overstock at work, how we have to work it. We basically do it almost every day, and I kind of resent that we do that. Because it's like, if it's a really busy day, yeah, you might get some stuff up. But if not, then you're basically, dragging a pallet up there to get like 6 items on the shelf, which is hardly worth it. The labor costs more than what you actually put on the damn shelf at that point. So it's like, I'd rather, just wait a couple, 2-3 days before we do it again, But what do I know? I just work there. The only thing I check religiously on Reddit is outfits for Monica during special occasions. Yeah, that's usually when people like to release those. Sounds about right. But that's enough of me griping about stuff at work. I could go on about that for a while. But I like that the game's, maintaining the mystery of why these two don't like each other. I want to find out why. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows. I'd be more curious if it did, because it would just make, the mystery that much more interesting if, the beef between them is so intense that it leads, that it spills over into physical conflict. Like, I gotta know at that point what it is between you two. What'd she say?
Nothing. She just groaned. I wonder what's wrong with her.
Oh, hello.
She's jealous of She's popularity, duh.
Oh, really? Daru bursts into the lab. That's one theory. But is it just that? Is that even the reason? We don't know.
Just thinking, if only I joined the lab instead of her, then I would have had fun with everyone right now. I'm so jealous, or something like that.
Oh, that's right. I think Zach got unbanned. Amazing, Zach.
I'm telling you, man. 3D is hell.
Tell me, man, I'm living in it. If she wants my lab mem number, she can have it. Oh, really? What? Lab member number you carry is the highest credential a scientist could hope to achieve. They sell for millions on the black market, but you would give it away? It's not exactly a counterfeit passport. Also, shut up. Damn.
Moshi wants everyone to get along.
Yep, you do you, Zach. Tell me how it goes. Well, I don't really care about their little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now. The mystery of D-Mail. Oh, and we're at it again. We begin experimenting immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. To be honest though, I don't care what he thinks. For we are at war! War against the organization and CERN, the dark powers that rule the world from the shadows.
Gotta be right back, gotta finish my tenders off.
Alrighty. Damn. Yeah, Daru is committed. What tip did we get? The coach from a famous basketball manga. On the internet, posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga, like so. Anzai Sensei, I want to blank. Another oft-quoted line, this one spoken by Anzai Sensei, is, if you give up, it's game over. Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. It's basically what that says. If you give up, it's game over. No shit, boy! Of course it is! You think I don't know that? That's probably the point, to get a reaction like that, but god damn. Really sounds like a yes, the floor is made of floor type line. So Daru really wants to eat Ferris Tan's home cooking. Hey, she said it. She said the thing. She said the thing. Let's go. Unfortunately, Daru's second D-mail fails to change the past. I get the feeling Ryanet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Or he's just not good enough at cheating to outwit Ferris. Ferris is basically Thanos in this situation, no matter how he tries to affect the match. I am inevitable. That's the vibe I'm getting from Daru's experimenting here. It's amazing. So somebody make a meme of that. Not to mention, we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Yeah, we figured that out last episode. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows in the internet. Poor Daru. Alright, I'm gonna mute this server again. Ciao. Yep, sounds about right, Zach. Alright, so who do we experiment on then? From the look on Korsu's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. It leaves only one candidate. Mayuri. It's time for you to change the past. She's very unsure of this. She's like, no, I don't. She's like, no, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my job. I like my job. Don't take that away from me. So, yes, you. You're looking at me like, I can't believe you made me wear this. And yeah, I thought it would be funny. So I just wanted you to do it once. Alright? What should I change? She says. Mayuri, that's up to you. That's up to you. You gotta figure that out. You gotta figure out what you want to change. I can't tell you what you should change. That's your decision, girl. It's your life, your choices, your decisions. You're the only one who can change that. So think long and hard. Whoop. We have mail. Mayuri looks stumped as she slurps her canned ramen. So, what do we have here? Oh, it's our part-timer. Akihabara is such a strange town.
Hey, bro, I got some juicy tenders #1.
Nice. So it's Mayuri's turn to change the past. And we just got mail from Part-Time Warrior.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, and Daru failed to change the past again. He still got owned by Ferris.
Oh god.
Basically in this scenario with Daru trying to cheat against Ferris and Ryan at Access Battlers, no matter what he does, Ferris is just like, I am inevitable. She's basically Thanos in this situation. So yeah. So now it's Mayuri's turn. Also, we just got mail from Part-Timer here.
Oh yeah?
Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now. Yeah, it's changed a lot. Unfortunately, Moe has become the symbol of Akihabara and the chaos that rules here. Get used to it. I love that response. Yeah. Let's see the other ones first. I can imagine how that would shock someone who is prepared. Yeah, for sure. I agree. It's all because of the organization's efforts to stupidify Japan. Oh, the bottom one and the top one are amazing. Someone who's been through some shit. Pathetic. I'm debating between the top one and the bottom one. Those are both so good.
Oh no.
I kind of want to go with the top one because that sounds the most like him. Because that's what he wants to do: spread chaos everywhere. Although I don't know, this kind of seems out of character. He's talking about it like he laments it, but this is exactly what he wants. But it's not his kind of chaos. So I guess
like just Molly has taken over everything. It's just like, yeah. There's no stopping it now.
So I guess he laments it because it's not his kind of chaos. We'll go with that. Oh, I can. Okay.
Oh, I know. I'll make Luca can wear one of my costumes.
How?
By sending Luca-kun a mail. Fuck.
I don't think a simple request is going to change the past. Can't you think of anything easier to change and observe? Think, Mayuri. Think long and hard.
Slurp that ramen.
I'm just imagining her with this pose, slurping on canned ramen now. That mental image is stunning. So elegant, intellectual, and hungry. Let's use that canned ramen. Looks like I'm the only one with ideas.
I imagine that's just going to be like on a billboard. It's just going to be like Mayuri's face. Intellectual, elegant, and hungry.
That would be amazing. You'll send a D-mail to yourself 1 hour ago. Type, I want to eat canned Odin or something like that. I don't think that's enough to convince her to...
That might work. It was when I went to the vending machine today. I spent 10 minutes wondering if I should eat canned donut or canned ramen. It was really hard.
All the head pats for Mayuri. So, a little push would be enough to make you choose canned Odin. Alright, let's go with that.
Okay, but before we change to pass, I gotta finish this ramen first.
She's got her priorities fucking straight. She starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth. What happens if you don't finish it?
Ooh, total waste.
Goddamn right it will. Oh, of course. She
Imagine
really
if this
doesn't know what to
caused
say.
Imagine if this caused a time paradox where it's just like in the alternate.
Uh-huh. Mayuri really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course.
She'll like ask to get an email to get canned ramen. It's just gonna be an endless loop.
Oh god, yep. I get the phone wave names with exchange prep for D-mail. The content of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. Canned Odin, piping hot and delicious. I just hope it actually works. It's something. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave names. Exchange. To set it 1 hour. To send it 1 hour back, we input one pound. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. Fascinating. Oh boy, how's this gonna go? I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. Yeah, this is the first time they've tried like something really short range like this. So it'll be very fascinating to see. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Exactly. We haven't seen one like this yet. Because they've been sending stuff, you know, days back. But now we're talking just an hour. Phone wave. Names of exchange. Activate!
I haven't sent it yet.
There wasn't enough time to blink. So 1 second isn't enough for the discharge to occur. That's what I expected, but it's good to have proof.
What if you try warming it up beforehand?
Warming it up?
1 second isn't enough, right? So just run the microwave for about 30 seconds without sending a mail. As soon as it's done, run it again with the timer set at 1 second. That should cause a discharge, right?
That is some do-it-yourself at-home bullshit, but I like it. Any basis for that? He pulled it out of his ass.
Nope.
Like I said, this is a do-it-yourselfer. This is a do-it-yourself theory, and I love it. That's the kind of work ethic that we love around here. Damn, Mayuri, got anything else?
Well, we could change the flavor of rice ball I bought last night.
Do you remember what kind of rice ball you ate last night?
Smoked tuna.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Look at Mayuri. Everyone so Daru is like trying to just beat Ferris and Rhinet Axis battlers, and Mayuri just wants to try different food.
She remembers? Impressive.
So let's change it to fish eggs.
Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're gonna have to look outside the lab. I go for a walk to clear my head. I like how he just gives up. After lunch at King Burger, I grab a coffee at Starbucks on the first floor of Yodobashi. I like the names. You know exactly what they're referencing, but they have to change it or else they get sued. King Burger. I left my Yuri and the others at the lab. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. Yeah, Starbucks. I recall what happened when I sent myself the Loto 6 numbers. The moment I sent that email, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I had sent a D-mail had been undone. I know that because it disappeared from my send history. However, it was in my inbox. The mail definitely reached the past. What does this mean? The mail was received, but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Star Yen? That would have been good, yeah. Why did that happen? The butterfly effect? No, that's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Teeter spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? My deliberations are interrupted. I don't have time for this. It's a mail, so I can just reply to it later. I concentrate on my coffee. However... No, he just won't let me grab it. All these mails.
No!
Why? Watch it not. Watch it not be. Watch it not be Moika.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. It's got to be Kiryu Moika, the male demon known as Shining Finger. How can she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email? Something wrong with that woman.
Remember that fucking meme I fucking posted a couple of days ago about?
Okay, he was right.
The Steins Gate fucking, like the ringtone of Steins Gate, and then it was just a comment, just like, I love this until I met Moika.
Yup. Exactly. I remember that, yep. I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Can I send a D-mail too? Please? Please reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please. What? She wants to send a D-mail? That reminds me. Yesterday I made Moika lab mem 005. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Yeah, you forgot, didn't you? Moika seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to D-mails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past. But wait! Top 10 qualifications exist. If they breathe, they're a
It reminds me of fucking like a clip from Guard. It's just like the only part qualification is, can you wear a fluorescent yellow shirt every time you come to work? You'd be surprised how many people fail that qualification.
What is this for, like IKEA?
No, it's a pretty much it's a comedy skit, Australian comedy skit. So they go they act like a couple, like he pretty much acts out like working at like various places like Bunnings, Dan Murphy's, like Woolworths, like a supermarket. Like he acts out like certain jobs, and it's a heavily exaggerated comedic view of it. Like,
I'm sure I
and half the time he's either trying to scam the company out of money, or just being an overall like just being funny, you know?
Yep, good stuff. Wait,
there's more.
I'm worried. Moika works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends a email and leaks word of the time machine? We'd be flooded by the press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. In that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event rather than some shady magazine. That way it'll spread fast throughout Japan. Nay, the world! Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Moika. More already. However, Moika is a lab mem. Yesterday, we told her everything about the phone wave names, its exchange, and emails. Moreover, we made her one of us. Yeah, quite
one of us. One of us.
Quite the lab, quite the pickle you put yourself in, haven't you? Quite the It wasn't necessary to buy her silence. Realizing I have no reasons to deny Moika her request, I put my phone to my ear. It's me. Yeah, I have some doubts. What? You can tell by my voice. You know me too well. So about whether or not I should include Shining Finger in the phone wavelengths exchange experiments. What? Nonsense. Do you want me to offer her as a sacrifice? True, I am prepared to make sacrifices in order to bring chaos to the world, but... No, there's no problem. I shouldn't have hesitated. Pathetic. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a mad scientist. Yeah, you might say her offer was a message. No doubt this is the choice of Steins. El Psi Congru. It's decided. I type a reply to Moika's email. Indeed you are. LabMem 005, Shining Finger. Report to the lab at once. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. When I get back to the lab, Moika is squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess that crouching while holding her knees in this particular woman is this particular woman's favorite position. I was gonna say, I think I read that wrong. I guess that crouching while holding her knees is this particular woman's favorite position. She's staring at her phone like usual. Once she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't look at me.
Thank you.
For what? I'm just tempting the World of Dreams moderators right now with what I say. I'm surprised I haven't gotten banned after posting GIFs in this chat. I guess it has changed since the nuke. Good to know. Slow collapse. I think you got auto-corrected because that doesn't say slow. I just read it for what it is.
That's just 5, yeah.
I know it's selfish, but I really need to send it email. I don't think you're selfish. In fact, I'm grateful for your offer. Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab members to stop what they're doing and then tell them about Moika's situation. Yeah, snow claps. Goddamn autocorrect, am I right?
I think it was a good idea. Moika San is lab mem too.
What did I get pinged about on Discord? Oh, Zach.
What is he? Oh, yeah, he messaged you apparently.
Blurry ass Minecraft clip. I'll look at that later.
Okay, I gotta just send Zach just more.
Oh, do it.
Strange shit. Back up. I gotta go.
Daro and Kursu don't object either. I like the music.
We'll send him some good memes, you know? Just really dumb shit.
Mm-hmm. I'd expect no less. Remember being shortened to mem feels weird? I'm glad they don't shorten it in the anime, both sub and the dub. Fascinating. I guess it just doesn't quite roll off the tongue quite as nicely.
I'm gonna send him the meme that I made.
Oh, fun.
Wait, not sure if you remember this one.
Depends on what one we're talking about. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I remember making that one.
Yeah. Anyway, let's find out what sort of D-mail Moika plans to send.
That's enough fun from me. Alright, there we go, Zach. You've got your memes. Just maybe.
My request is that its contents be simple and easy to measure, so that we can confirm whether or not the past changes. A new mail. I'm sorry, there's one more thing. I want to keep my message secret.
Oh.
Why does she have to explain every little thing with a mail? Again, use your words, woman! No, more importantly, a secret? What do you mean? What's going on? You're just now piping up about this.
Yes.
It's private. It would be embarrassing if anyone knew. Well, this is kind of important business.
I'm just like, with the shit that I sent Zach, just watch him get banned within the next half an hour.
I'll be waiting. No,
I didn't
that's
send
not
him
the problem.
I sent him enough, like, shit that it would be like... It's a bit fucked, but not too... It's funny, but not, like, actionable funny.
Uh-huh. Kursu peeks at my phone from beside me. I see. I understand how you feel, but since this is an experiment, data collection should take priority. Oh, we agree for once, assistant. I'm not agreeing with you exactly. If we don't collect data, then we'll never figure out how the phone wave works. Sure.
But girls have a lot of secrets, you know.
Uh-huh.
You shouldn't ask her to tell her her secrets, Ocarine. That's perverted.
Yeah, that's the ringtone that I chose when I was looking at the ringtones. Because it didn't used to be that, I think. I think I changed it from the original ringtone at one point. I decided I wanted to go with that one. I just listened to all of them and I'm like, yeah, that one.
Yeah. What was that? Is that where you're going with this?
Calm down, Daru. I turn to Mayuri and Moika, who appear to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance. We're not asking you to send something private. She nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance. Even if you want to send something private, you shouldn't for now. We still don't know how this thing handles paradoxes, so we need to be extremely careful.
Nothing private?
Nothing you want to keep secret, at least. Even if you mean well, the mail's content might have a serious effect on the timeline. You should show your mail to a third party and have them check if the content is problematic or not. Indeed. My assistant said everything I wanted to say. I add only that the experiment must go on. I wasn't speaking for you. Don't misunderstand. Cheeky little. Experiments prioritize data over privacy in the first place. If you're going to be a test subject, you need to be prepared for that. I will wait. I'll be waiting to hear which one it is first, Zach. Don't tell me that's the reason Kurisu won't send a D-mail herself. Probably. Oh, poor Mayushi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kurth. I'm not saying that.
You don't have to apologize. I'm not criticizing you. It's just how these things work.
Mayuri made Mayuri cry.
Uh-huh. Why did you have to do that? I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Moika's expression doesn't change. Same as always. I don't know what she's thinking. You're a lab mem. You need to trust us. Save private information for another day. If you can't, then I'll be forced to show you what lies dormant inside of the great Halloween Kiyoma. The terrible power of insanity! Doesn't even blink. Moika is already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. Can I see the D-mails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference. Well, I can show you my arrival history.
And the send history?
Don't have one. The send history disappears after you send the email. I confirmed that after I sent that D-mail yesterday. Moika was there, but she doesn't remember either.
I have a couple memes that could get you insta-banned, but like, I don't really want to do them.
I don't need to see the history. I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay? Looks like she understands. I show the mail to Kurisu. Yuri, it's okay.
It's like I've got one that will. This will for sure get you like. If service strikes are a thing, this would get you like 2 in 1. You don't have to if you don't want to, Moga-san. Look at my Yuri.
Is that supposed to be encouragement? Yuri sounds concerned for some reason.
So, what you gonna send? Okareed wants us to change the past in easy to measure way, but that's setting the bar way too high.
Nonsense! You're all just aiming too low.
You fools.
Uh-huh.
I have an idea.
She murmurs. Oh, this could be good. Give us the details. Mocha then invokes her power once more. Ultra-fast typing. The power known as Shining Finger.
Oh no.
About 4 days ago, I bought a new phone. Now that I've tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one. So I want to use a D-mail to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If you do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it?
Mocha.
Excellent, Shining Finger. You're a model lab mem. Should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Can't you just return it? But that probably won't get you your old phone back. Looks like the three useless members have no objections to Moika's superior idea. Wow, you turned around on this girl fast. We look at Moika's phone. It's purple and gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not like the deco phones popular among mainstream women nowadays. Okay. Cell phone with decorations on it, primarily popular among young women. Swarovskis or rhinestones can be pasted onto the phone's surface for decoration.
Oh, that's a GG01. That just came out last month.
Fascinating.
Look at Daru, just like, I know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
GG01? That's the latest model. Pretty sure the screen is detachable so you can swap out attachments for it. It's in short supply right now, so if you need one placed on the wait list, nice job getting one.
It's the most popular model, but she wants her old one back? I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion. So, Finger.
Why do you call Moika-san Finger?
I like name of her Esper power. Kiryu Moika. I dubbed the Shining Finger. Use this name with pride.
I like how, like, Mayuri's just just in the background, just like, ooh, what's that?
Moika
That's
shakes
what's
her head
that face.
expressionlessly. Yup. What? You don't like it? But it's such a cool name. What's the problem?
Mocha said is Moika-san, her fingers don't shine or anything. Mayuri bringing the literal.
Yup.
Don't feed the trolls, my shit.
This game absolutely understood its time. I'm not trolling, just naming her power. Yeah, sure. Cut the chatter and get started.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it. You're just an assistant. Don't boss us around. She's just saying, get on with it, dude. Ooh.
Oh.
Here we go.
Thumbnail
Yes.
number 1.
Yep. Thumbnail achieved. The gang's all here. Look at that. We did it.
What if the manager says something?
Don't be afraid of Mr. Braun. If he storms in yelling, I'll kick him to the curb. Will you now?
Sure you will. Seriously, agree, you're so cool. That's why we love you.
He's just talk. I'll be the adult and ignore Korsu's insult. Moika's already written her 36-byte email. When I look at Moika to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The email should arrive at Moika's phone 4 days ago, July 31st. Phone wave name, since it's changed. Activate! About 15 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. I glance at Moika. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. Then she pushes the button. Here we go! world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. Oh! The world lurches. I'm gonna send you day 1 of episode 6 tomorrow. Cool. I think I'll play that Tuesday. Cause it is tomorrow. Yeah, it is. Which means I need to look at the poll and see what's winning for the next backlog game, so I can get that installed. If you haven't voted on that yet, might want to do that.
Did Zach get banned from World of Dreams or what?
I don't know. I haven't heard yet. Because yeah, right now it's looking like Callisto Protocol is the next backlog game I'm gonna play. I was curious about that game back when it came out. How fitting we're playing it for October. If it does end up winning. The world lurches. I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the emails yesterday. And yet, I felt it before.
Mm-hmm. Reading Snyder.
I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. The shaking stops. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. That bizarre sensation just now was proof. Proof to you. Look around the room. The phone wave change, which should have about 90 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here. Mayuri's here. Kurasu's here. Where's Moika? Where's Shining Finger? Where'd she go? Daru and Kurasu, who are discussing something in front of the X68000, look at me strangely. Ah. Again. This feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday. Shining... what?
Mercury in Japanese, please.
I leave the development room and check the lounge, behind the sofa, the dressing room, the bathroom, the shower room. I even look out the window at the street below. But Moika's nowhere to be found. Oh, okay. She's gone. Yeah, she's not here.
Someone say Japanese.
Yep, Daru. No way.
If you're wondering, Amelia, Malka sent her email.
This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akiba. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her? Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? I start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her. Where's Kuryu Moika? She was here just now. Wasn't she?
Gotta hop off soon, so we'll just end this scene.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Amelia, if you say so.
Whoa, who?
Ooh. Kiryu Moika! Daru and Corsair give me strange looks as well.
Who's that?
So they've never met her. Never heard of her. No way. So did I erase Moika's existence? So I did erase Moika's existence. No. That can't be. I won't accept that I killed her. Did it happen again, Okabe? Do you mean again? Something like this happened yesterday. You remembered something we didn't. What did you call it? Oh yeah, reading Steiner. Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon, or rather, to my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Teeter said. But somehow, I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. Yeah, you think so? I named this power Reading Steiner. Of course you remembered. Tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air. Of course you did. But now that Moika has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only their memories of Moika that disappeared, not Moika herself. Uh-huh. I sure hope so. I need to contact Moika. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. But I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by mail. I send her a message saying, reply the second you read this email. Yeah, I can read. Please reply.
Are you okay? You're really pale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm fine. In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Moika from existence. Assistant! How much do you remember about the experiment we just did? I don't remember doing any experiments today. You sent a D-mail just now, didn't you? Yeah. Things are different from yesterday. I didn't send the D-mail. Kiryu Moika did. Then she vanished into thin air. Reminds me, when I sent the Loto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Moika might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. She's at a different place in time on this new timeline, this new world line. I hope.
Yeah, where she never had an introduction to the lab.
Yeah. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Moika and I exchanged. That's strange. The mails she sent me are there, up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that, the dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The past has changed. The D-mail she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was set to arrive on July 31st. Did a time paradox erase Moika from existence the instant she received the D-mail? I shiver when I realize I can't find any problems with that hypothesis. No way. It can't be. I mean, all her D-mail said was don't change phone models. It's harmless, right? But then, what caused Moika to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Moika vanished 4 days ago? Christina, let's say that a D-mail caused a time paradox. What would happen? Oh boy, this should be good. I don't know. No one has experienced a time paradox after all. But before, didn't you say something like the world would disappear? All I said was that was one theory. Maybe nothing happens, and like in a certain movie, history gets amended to accommodate the paradox. According to Dr. Hawking's chronology protection conjecture, it's impossible to do anything that might cause a time paradox in the first place. So all we have are theories.
Mayushi doesn't really understand.
That's okay, Bean. You don't need to understand. You just have fun over there.
Well, fine, right? I don't think that paradox thing happened. Mayushi doesn't know who Moika-san is, but I'm sure she's okay too.
I sure hope so.
That's Moshi. Oh, you're a cute, dumb girl.
Mm-hmm. But she's our cute, dumb girl. And we love her for that.
Yes. Oh, anyway, I'm probably gonna get going. I got some stuff we're gonna do.
Wow, what a line we're gonna pick up on next time.
I know. My she's not dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to page 4. We're gonna go right down the
anyway,
line.
fellas.
Alrighty. So that's gonna be all for tonight. Like I said, just a short little session. That's all we got time for tonight. But it was nice to pick this up again. I'm gonna be
definitely looking forward to next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wondering what happened to Moika, because I'm sure just changing her phone, changed a lot of other things. Because that really affects where she is at that point in time. Because if she was in the waiting line to the wait list to get that new model, then that probably corresponded to roughly when she was introduced to the lab. So if that never happens, then they've never met on this world line, which is very fascinating.
Yeah, I got a call, so I'm gonna get going. So see you guys.
I won't keep you any longer. Yeah, have a good one, mate.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for the YouTube audience here. So thank you all for watching. Should translate that. Let me copy it so I can put it into a translator. Is that doo-doo-doo? Is that what I think it is? Probably not, but that's just a theory. But yeah, since it's still, relatively early for me, I might hop on the VC in the server for like 45 minutes. I don't know, we'll see. Not sure what I would do. I think I'm just gonna hang out. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the YouTube audience. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.